Good morning. How is everyone? Welcome to another vlog. I am just getting out of the shower and I have a really fun day ahead of me. I do have to film and edit a video for tomorrow, hopefully, before my fun day starts. I am meeting Jen Luv, formerly known as Jen Luv's Reviews, and her family on the Strip. They're actually here at Vegas visiting. And her husband, John, whom I've met a few times now at this point, we really clicked. We really hit it off. He wants to go shopping with me, so I think that's going to make for a very fun vlog. Obviously, I don't usually shop for men's stuff, but I think that'll be really, really fun. And he's such a fun guy. So can't wait to see Jen. Can't wait to see her kids. I've also met her kids a couple of times at this point. Yeah, at least I think twice now at this point. Anyway, they're so sweet, and I haven't seen them in years, like since before the pandemic. So it'll be really nice to see them like a little bit older, a little bit grown up. You know, kids grow up so fast. So anyway, so I'm getting ready. I just threw on some of my Sisley Essential Skincare Lotion. I am using my Exponent. I have the CoQ10 antioxidant powder. This is the firming powder, which I feel like I need these days. So I'm using this today and just, you know, using their dispense system here. And if you're unfamiliar with Exponent Beauty, they have all of these different powders that you can use, and they actually make one of the very few retinols that I can actually use on my sensitive skin, but I only use that at night, so I'm not using that right now. But yeah, it just plops like 2 piles of powder in here and some of the hyaluronic, like it's like a gel liquid. Anyway, you just mix it together yourself in here. And voila, you've made fresh serum. So this is the most potent you could get skincare because it hasn't actually been combined yet. And that's Exponent's whole kind of philosophy behind their skincare, is that you really want to make sure that you're using the most potent skincare possible at its peak potency, if you will. And I really enjoy it. I really enjoyed which one was it? It was like a calming one. It's resveratrol. It's the green one. And now I'm using this CoQ10, which is really nice too. And like I said, I've been using the retinol at night, probably like 2 or 3 times a week. I definitely don't use the retinol every day. I haven't seen any reaction to it at all. So I'm thinking about like amping it up a little bit because I am seeing the results of the retinol. I just haven't been getting like the sensitive skin reaction to it, which is phenomenal. And I'm thinking about amping it up a little, but I also don't want to get too cocky. So I'm kind of sticking to the 2 or 3 times a week with that. But anyway, that's what I'm using this morning. That's my serum. And then I should put on some sunscreen. So I've got a lot of options here. I've got my Shiseido, the one that I went to the LA luncheon for. This is their newest one. It is their Fresh Moisture Hyaluronic Acid SPF 42. I do have the Inky List SPF 30, which I've really been enjoying. I used up my Revive sunscreen, so I thought I would take the opportunity to kind of like switch it up, even though I do have a backup bottle of that. But I think I'm gonna go with the Shiseido. It is an SPF 42, and it feels great on my skin, so I'm gonna use this today. It's amazing. I don't know how Shiseido does it. They're the only ones that have come out with a sunscreen that is like barely has any fragrance, and it smells great. It doesn't smell funky or chemical or weird or anything. It's not just fragrance free. It just really doesn't smell like much. It's really amazing. For my hair, so update on my hair, because not in my last vlog, maybe a couple of vlogs ago, I got my hair cut. And of course you always walk out of the salon looking wonderful, but it's, you know, the truth comes out when you actually do your hair at home. So I've actually, you know, washed and dried my hair quite a few times since the cut, and it looks great. I'm actually really, really happy with the cut. What's interesting though is he cut it on this side. I don't know if you guys remember that. He cut on this side and he was kind of styling it forward. That's just the direction my hair grows in, so I think it's just easier that way, and I think it also makes it look fuller, and he was doing, you know, a lot of the layers in the front. However, when I dry my hair, I just kind of flip my head upside down, flip it up, and what will be kind of situation. And my hair has naturally been parting on this side. It's so strange. My hair really just does whatever it wants. So we'll see what happens today. I'm gonna throw in my Sisley La Creme 230, of course. This is my heat protectant cream. It also softens my ever coarser hair as I get older. I was gonna put some kind of like thickening stuff in my hair, but I want you guys to see it, like the cut, just with nothing in it. And that cream isn't like styling or anything. It really is just sort of to soften, protect, make your hair a little bit shinier. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blow dry my hair and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, where has my hair landed? Oh, kind of in the middle today. Okay. Amazing. I do have like 3 cowlicks in my hairline, so it really, I think, depends which cowlick is taking control that day is really where my hair kind of ends up parting. But yeah, here it is with no styling or anything. Looks pretty good. Yeah, the cut looks good. I like that the cut still looks, you know, it still makes sense in the front, even though my hair's been parted in different directions. That is definitely the first sign of a terrible haircut, when it only looks good, like styled in a specific way when you have long hair. It's bad, it's bad. Okay, I'm gonna use this thick, dry finishing spray just to keep some oomph going. And I've been playing around with this thick, dry finishing spray for a long time because I've been trying to figure out how best to use it. And I have concluded, you guys are like, Michelle, we didn't ask, but I have concluded that if your hair is just freshly hair dried, so it's like 98% dry and you still have a little bit of dampness, that's when this works the best. This I don't think works very well if your hair is completely dry, like if you apply it or spray it in, you know, just in the afternoon in hopes to like give it a little bit of boost. It's almost like it doesn't have anything to like grab onto. I think it needs a little bit of that moisture. And then I feel like you can actually feel like the thickening. Otherwise, at least on my hair, it's like I spray it in. It's kind of like nothing. So when I do use this, I use it right after I blow dry my hair. Okay, I'm gonna quick edit and film and I'll be back when we're heading off to the strip. Hi, hello. I just finished filming and editing. It's like the speediest film and edit possible, and I tried on all of this new makeup. But in that video, I do mention that I'm vlogging, and if you guys want to see how this makeup wears, follow this vlog. So I'm just amazed at this Tom Ford liquid lip. It does not feel like anything, like nothing on my lips. I keep looking to make sure that there's still pigment, and there is. Doesn't transfer, feels like nothing. It's so weird. Anyway, everything else is looking pretty good. I'm wearing this jacket because I threw on this linen shirt dress and I thought, oh, this will be fine to go out to the strip and to film it and everything. But I'm freezing and it's supposed to get up into 70 something, but it's just so cold indoors here in Vegas until it gets really hot. So I think I don't know, I think I'm gonna throw on pants or I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let me think about this. I'm not planning on trying on any clothes or whatever, so that's not a consideration. We're going out to eat first. We're actually going to the dim sum place in Aria. The owner of, I think it's, I can never remember the name of this dim sum place. I think it's Din Tai Fung, I think is the full name. It's originally from Taiwan. Anyway, the owner just recently died. He just recently passed away, so anyway, I don't know why I thought I had to mention that. But we're going there to eat, and then, like I said, John wants to kind of shop or whatever. So I'm just gonna wear comfortable shoes. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put some pants on. I'm like freezing. Okay, you guys, I just threw on my Totem camel sweater and my black Everlane dream pants. It took all of my energy not to put on the Jenny Kane cashmere cocoon cardigan. I've just been wearing that non-stop. I throw it on pretty much over anything. So I was like, back away from the cashmere cardigan. Okay, so this is good. I feel like it's lightweight. I don't feel like, you know, it's gonna be too warm. I've got all my jewelry on. What shoes? I guess guess I'll wear, do I wear the Loewe's or do I wear the Kate flats? I think I'll wear the Kate flats. Okay, so here is the full outfit. Oh, I feel so bloated, you guys. So bloated between perimenopause, eating whatever I wanted in Palm Springs. I just went to a Seder last night. I am like, just, yeah. Anyway, glad these are elastic waisted. We're at LV at Crystals. John, Phoenix, hey. John Jr. I think we're having fun. We're like critiquing every piece here, are we not? Yeah. Okay, Jen.
Yes. Michelle, you're corrupting me. This is not, but this.
But look how cute that is.
It's so soft. I just want to pet it.
Jen, come over to the dog side.
It's your fault.
Come to the dog side.
It's your fault, Michelle.
Ooh, sharp. So you've got like a leather triangle bag. I love that. I like how the logo is like built in.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, it's so soft.
It is very soft.
It's very supple. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. Hey guys, I am back home. I am changed into my softs and I had such a great time. Let me start there. I had such a great time with Jen and her family. Her family is so lovely. I love her kids. Like, they're so sweet. Her husband, John, and I, we just, we're like two peas in a pod. Jen is always talking about how similar we are, which is very funny. So yeah, it was just so much fun to like shop with them and of course hang out with Jen and catch up and talk shop a little bit. But we were wrapping up at Prada. I was like, it is 6:15. Like, I can't believe how long we've just been sitting here. I mean, it was great. It's the typical time flies when you're having fun situation. But anyway, I'm home and I wanted to actually check out my makeup here. So that concealer has worn away and my blush is still there. Sorry, the lighting in here is very different from the lighting in my video where I sit and I film. So it's gonna look a little bit different from that video, but the blush is still there. The matte lipstick is gone. That wore away, I wanna say like after lunch because we had dim sum and it was a little bit oily. So that definitely wore away. My eyeshadow is still there. Mascara is still there. Yeah, the eye makeup is great. This Shiseido Synchro Skin, really long lasting. Really long lasting. I don't see any wearing away. Yeah, and it looks good, like forehead, nose, everything. Okay. Yeah, I do feel like now maybe you can see, I think the shade is too light for my skin tone. Anyway, but the formula is really beautiful. But I'm about to head back downstairs. I brought some leftover dim sum home for dinner. I'm still full from lunch, so I don't even know if I'm gonna have dinner, but I'm gonna wash my face. Actually, let's do that together. I have not done an evening skincare routine with you guys in a while. And it changes, depending on what I'm testing, what I'm feeling like, how I feel like my skin is doing. My skin is actually doing okay. So just starting with my Kogan Do Cleansing Spa Water, my favorite makeup remover. It's so good. It's so good. But to take off waterproof mascara, like any makeup remover, I do have to let it kind of sit on my lashes for a bit, and then it breaks it down. So Jen's husband, John, and I have actually done very similar diets at the same time. Another similarity we have. So when he was doing carnivore, I was doing carnivore. So I just brought it up with him today. I was like, are you still doing carnivore? And he said, no, it's just really difficult to sustain. And I said, I agree. Just, I try and do it when I'm home, but when I go out, it's hard. It's hard. So we agreed on that. So we were just talking and I'm like, yeah, you know, kind of in terms of weight, I'm kind of at a high point in my life. And he said, and you know, and we were just sort of commiserating, and I said, you know, I care enough that I care, but I don't care enough to actually do something. I'm like, this is the worst headspace to be in, where I'm like, I care about the fact that like, I'm not at my fighting weight, I'm not feeling my very best, I'm not making the best food choices, but I'm also like, I don't care enough to actually do something, which is just not great. It's not the best position to be in. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I'm sure you do. At least I hope you do. Otherwise, I feel like a total loser. But anyway, okay, so I just took off my makeup. So I've been using my Rejuve Luminous Cleansing Elixir. This is one of my all-time favorite cleansing balms. However, I feel like I've purchased some new cleansing balms. I've gotten some cleansing balms sent to me in PR, so I just want to try something different. So let me dig one out. I've always been that person that hated opening up a new tube of something before being done with the previous one, but doing what I do, it's just something I had to embrace. So anyway, I have a whole bunch of stuff out here. So I got this Mila Morsi cleansing balm during the Beautylish gift card event. And then this one was sent to me, the Bobbi Brown cleansing balm, Alpha H cleansing balm, and I had more, but I was like, let me just bring out these three. I think I want to try this Mila Morsi one. Yeah, typical cleansing balm package here. Here's the balm. I'm just gonna scrape out that much. Ooh, this is really thick. I think maybe that was too much, but that's okay. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so spa, clean, fresh, all the things. Wow, that definitely got off any remaining makeup that I had. Woo, how do my eyes feel? They're a teensy bit cloudy, but I have my contacts in, I'm gonna take them out, and that usually alleviates that problem. My eyes feel a little dry. Actually, I don't know if that's from the cleansing balm. They do feel a little bit dry. Wow, my skin feels so soft. Ooh, that is lovely. And it got rid of any excess makeup, yeah, that I had. It is all gone. Wow, that's nice. My skin feels soft, but I don't feel like there's any sort of film or anything. Ooh, that's lovely. Okay. Oh, I'm glad I tried that one. I also, while I was digging for cleansing balms, I also came across the Summer Fridays jet lag mask that I've been wanting to not try, because when this first came out a gazillion years ago, I tried it and I really liked it. So I just wanted to try it again, I guess you could say. And I do feel like I have been traveling a lot. I do feel like with allergies now, we're dealing with seasonal allergies here in Vegas. My skin has been, you know, it's been fine. I feel like it looks okay, but I just feel like it needs a little bit of extra tender care. So I think a mask won't hurt. So again, nothing new here. And I'm sure all of you have tried this already. So it says apply a thin layer, leave on for 10 minutes, and rinsing is not necessary, but you can wipe off with like a tissue or something. So let's just apply that nice thin layer. All right, well, I'm gonna leave this on for 10 minutes. Actually, I'm gonna leave this on just for the rest of the evening until I come back upstairs, and then maybe at that point I can finish up my skincare. But I'm gonna go downstairs and heat up some dinner for my husband and decide if I need to eat anything more today. Well, I did end up eating some dinner. I was heating up the leftovers, which smells so good, but I didn't have that much. Anyway, I was gonna continue with my skincare. So I left off with the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. That was probably about an hour and a half ago. So yeah, it is completely absorbed. My skin feels super soft, which is nice. But today's a retinol day because I don't use this every day. I kind of have to keep track in my mind when I do use it. So I'm just gonna press down and turn till I hear that clunk. And then again, just mix it up at the top of this bowl. Scoop it out with my fingers. And just apply here. And like I said, this is one of the very few retinol products I can actually use. And I was testing out a serum a while ago. It had a lot. It was one of those like powerful retinols. Of course I was cocky. I was like, oh, let me try this. I've been using this retinol. It should be fine. No, I woke up with eczema like across my forehead. So that did not work. This retinol is fine. Never have a problem with it. And like I said, I use it like 3 times a week. I'll use this retinol serum in the evenings. And since I always have like a towel from when I wash my face, I just wipe off any kind of excess. I did also pull out, when I pulled out the cleansing balms and the jet lag mask, Summer Fridays also sent over the Heavenly 16 all-in-one face oil. So I thought I would try this. This is what the bottle looks like. Let's start with 2 drops. We'll see how far that takes me. Press that in, get under the glasses. Very nice. Not like super goopy, you know? Then I'm gonna use my La Mer cream for a moisture boost. Like I said, my skin's been not dry especially, but just, I don't know, I feel like it's being taxed because of allergies and, you know, air conditioning is starting to get kicked in when I go out in public. So I'm just gonna use this extra thick cream, which was always very therapeutic for my skin. All right, that is it for my evening skincare routine. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. How is everyone? We're doing something quite different today. We are going skydiving. Here is the backstory. So my in-laws are here visiting my husband's mother, my husband's stepfather, and my husband's brother. My husband's mother, my mother-in-law, just turned 81, and on her bucket list is skydiving. So my brother-in-law was all in. My husband has already gone skydiving. He's like, I don't need to do that again. And my father-in-law is like, absolutely not. So I've never gone skydiving. I think it could be fun, so I'm going to. We're using this company called GoJump America. They have a huge billboard on our interstate here. So when I saw that, I was like, maybe we should use GoJump. They have very good ratings on Google. Our jump time is at 8 a.m. We got the the whole media package. So we're gonna get like photos and video. Hopefully I'll be able to stick all of that into this vlog. We should be able to. I don't know how they're like delivering it to me, you know what I mean? And then we also got, what did we get? We made our appointments online and I was just like checking all the things. I think we got like the VIP package, I think is what it's called. I'm not even sure what's included, except I think we like get on and jump first kind of a thing. Basically, it's just like gonna be on and off for us. So that's what we're doing today. Oh, and I must mention, we're all doing this in tandem. So we're gonna be doing it with someone, like a skydiver, on our backs. So we don't actually have to pull the cord. We like are not in charge of anything. That's what my mother-in-law wanted. And I was like, you know what, that's a good idea. And I have been very quiet. I posted all of my Sephora videos Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I usually post videos on the weekend. But I didn't upload anything this past weekend because family in town, and also because I'm doing this. So if you were wondering what I was doing, this is what I was doing. I was skydiving. Yay! guys, it's actually been a few days since I did the skydiving. So I just drove my in-laws to the airport, said goodbye to them. It was hard for me to vlog while they were here because it was just, there was a lot going on and we were just having a great time. So it was so much fun. It really was so much fun. I don't think I'm like an adrenaline junkie. I don't think I need to go skydiving every weekend. It didn't get under my skin in that way, but I really enjoyed it. I thought once the parachute opened, you're just kind of like floating down nice and easy. I thought I would like that part the most, but what I actually liked the most was just the part, the like falling out of the plane and just feeling like you were flying. I mean, the air is extremely cold. The wind is really harsh. I think if it is something that I do again, and if they would allow me, I'd probably put something over my face. But I think for like safety reasons, I think they need to be able to hear you if you say something. So we just had those goggles, which, you know, is definitely needed. But it was so cool to see, to just see like planet Earth from that vantage. So we were up, I think they said we were up 10,000 feet, and we basically were like free falling for about 45 seconds, and then we floated down. It probably took about like not even 5 minutes, maybe like 4 minutes. And then you saw like he landed and then I could put my feet down. So it was super easy doing it in tandem with someone, because they really do. They do all the hard stuff. They actually like do the jumping out of a plane. Like I had to put my head back and my feet underneath the plane, and then he literally just pushed me out. So it was like no thinking involved. I think if I was all by myself and I had to actually make the jump out of the plane, I don't know if it would have happened, but it really happened quickly. And they were so clear about like the instructions, like what he was doing, you know, he was tying everything on and what was going to happen. And it was just a ton of fun. If you ever get the chance to do it, I would say do it. Yeah, it's just one of those like really crazy wackadoodle things. But yeah, you know, and like I was just saying, I don't think it's like my thing. I don't think I'm like hooked. I don't think I'm hooked to jumping out of planes. But I think if like I had a friend come visit who really wanted to do it, I think I'd probably do it with them. Yeah, it was just great. It was a great time. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that footage. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, so you guys know I suffer from vertigo, and I get motion sickness, another thing you guys know about me, and I get dizzy pretty easily. So when the parachute went up and, you know, they have those levers, I guess, you know, you can steer it basically. He kept pulling really hard one way so that we would be kind of like spiraling down. And I think they do that to kind of cut your speed and to also stay in like one place, because obviously we have to like land in this one spot. That I was like, I'm gonna toss my cookies. So, you know, he kept doing it to the right, and then did he do it to the left? I can't remember, but anyway, that was my least favorite part. So it doesn't last too long, and you know, by the time we landed, you know, we got into a van, we drove back to where we actually took off, where we started. I was fine by then. It was sort of just like, you know, it was just kind of getting my bearings after like the adrenaline rush or whatever, but the actual like dizziness was gone already. So it wasn't too bad considering how motion sick I get, how dizzy I can get, how vertigo can come on. So yeah, it wasn't too bad, but just, I need to mention that if you guys do decide to go skydiving. Anyway, I'm gonna close this vlog out here. I know this was totally random. The first half of this vlog where I'm hanging out with Jen and her family on the strip and we're shopping at Prada, that was actually a while ago. If you follow her at all, you probably know when she was out of town or when she was on vacation. So it was then. So I think, when were they here? Anyway, it's like this vlog has spanned over a week because I had all those Sephora videos to do for the BIB sale. So that kind of happened like right in the middle of these two things. So anyway, just want to explain that. Anyway, there's like a big time jump between the two sections. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this vlog, and I will see you in the next one.